Another super cool friend of mine, Melissa. We actually figure out we haven't been really in touch lately. Okay, come in.
Hey.
Come in. And then we have, okay, that's gonna be more spontaneous as ever. So we're talking about productivity.
Productivity?
This is not live, don't worry. So,
oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I just had a bottle of wine, so.
Yeah,
okay, amazing. That sounds very productive.
Yeah.
So Melissa,
yeah.
Tell me, what is your secret? How are you so like productive and actually, I mean, for your age, I think you have achieved quite a bit. How do you do that?
I wouldn't say there's like a secret. I think you just have to do shit every single day.
Okay.
Like you have to get up and you have to say, this is what I'm going to accomplish today, and then actually do it. And it's so easy to like preoccupy yourself with like other things that aren't like necessarily meaningful in your day. And if you just focus on like your core tasks and you just say, I'm going to get this shit done, and you commit to it and you actually do it, I don't know, I think you do that day after day and you actually make progress. You see that progress and that fuels you.
But how do you actually prioritize? Like, I mean, what is your system, or like do you plan every day and prioritize, or like what is it?
I mean, well, things come up, but I do have a list of priorities where I'm like, okay, this is what I need to get done. This is what's gonna like help my business in the next like 6 months. And this is something I'd like to get done. And then I cross off, I mean, obviously the ones I prioritize highest are the ones highest on the list. And then things come up and derail you, right? And of course you need to expect that. But I think if you can check off at least 2 things on that list every single day, you're going to make progress moving forward. And you just have to do it. Like, I mean, you can't let like internal bureaucracy and like red tape slow you down. So it's just kind of moving at 100 miles an hour every single day.
It's a challenge that you have to have on the one side the CEO of the company, on the other side you have employees, other managers. Like, how do you navigate to prioritize the right things?
So luckily, my CEO and I have worked together for 10 years, so we know each other's styles pretty well. And he is just like, do it, get it done. So I've adopted that, and my style is like, I'm going to do what it takes to get this done. I mean, that's sort of how fast I move. I move at his pace. But then, yeah, of course, there's like management and there's other people that you have to take into account, and their styles are different. So it's managing different people's styles and then managing up and managing your own boss, which is not a bad thing. It's just, it's methodical and figuring out what they need to feel like they're making progress and that you're making progress, and then balancing both of those things at the same time, which is challenge, but it's a lot of fun too.
You guys just got acquired. Congratulations.
Thanks.
How important is culture for you guys, for your growth, for the company? Because it seems like it's been a startup.
Yeah.
And then now it's like really skyrocketed.
Yeah, I mean, I think like culture is everything. People work for a company like outside of compensation being a factor and role, but like also because of culture. I think that's one of the most important things you can have. And you need to keep it and maintain it. Obviously, it'll change. Like everything changes, and you need to be adaptable and amenable to like changing. But culture is super important. Like you have to have it. It has to be strong. You have to have a mission. You have to stand for something.
Yes.
If you have core values and you can kind of live up to them, it goes a long way for the way that the culture interacts and the company and the people within the company interact with each other. And I'd say to speak honestly, like I think that's one of the best things we have going for us. Like people are super direct, we're open and honest. There's no backstabbing, manipulation. It's very much like if you're not happy with something's doing, have a discussion. Like pick up the phone, like go over to their desk. Like we work in a pretty small office, so. I think the culture, it trickles down from the mission and the vision that the executive set, but it's super important. I mean, you can't have a successful company without a pretty solid culture.
That's true. Many companies, I think, don't actually take the time to get clear. Are we on the same page?
I think that's the first thing you need to do to build out a company. Like if people aren't working towards something and they don't see hey, this is what I'm doing is reflected in the culture of the company and the company's mission, like they don't see a purpose in themselves and in the greater good that their role plays. That's how I see it.
Okay, final question. What do you tell all women out there who are inspired probably by you and by your ambition, your drive, your career? What did you tell them in terms of their career development?
Yeah, I would say like a lot of controversially and not so controversial, but like don't let people tell you no. Like a lot of people will reject and tell you no and say things aren't possible, and I think that's bullshit pretty much. I think you can do anything that you think you're capable of if you work hard enough. I don't think you have to be manipulative or political or a bad person to do so. I think you have to work hard and be strategic and smart about things. But like so many people have told me no and reject and the rejection. And I think you build up a callus over time where you're just immune to it, right? And yeah. And like you put on that face every day and you're just like, all right, well today 25 people, business partners, internal partners are going to tell me no for some reason or another. And they need to be able to like move forward with that, take it like less emotionally and triumph over that. It's hard. I mean, it becomes emotional, but if you take the emotion out of it and you just expect it, I think that's how it works.
Thank you so much, Melissa.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Super
I'll give you a hug.
awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
See you guys here from Graz. 15 seconds. Melissa and Cheddar.